Let's keep it simple with Professor English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Professor English Podcast. I'm Ben.
And I'm Lily. Today we have a very funny story for you.
It's about Marcus and his terrible, terrible morning.
Everything goes wrong. His phone falls, his cat gets angry, the power goes out, it rains on him.
And that's just the beginning. The whole story uses present tense, so listen well.
You will laugh and learn at the same time.
Let's start the story.
Marcus wakes up at 6 a.m. His alarm makes a very loud noise like an angry chicken. He tries to take his phone, but he hits it by mistake. The phone falls off the table. It goes down. It jumps. It goes under the bed. Marcus makes an angry sound. He gets on the floor and looks for his phone. His hand touches something soft. He screams, but it is just a sock, a very old, very dirty sock. He gets his phone and stands up. He hits his head on the bed. "Ow!" he shouts. His cat, Mr. Whiskers, looks at him from the door. The cat does not look happy. Marcus walks to the bathroom and looks in the mirror. His hair goes up like a small animal. He tries to fix it, but it does not listen. He gives up and puts water on his face. He opens his toothpaste and pushes it. Nothing comes out. He pushes harder. Suddenly, toothpaste goes everywhere. It goes on his shirt, on the mirror, and even on Mr. Whiskers. The cat runs away with white toothpaste on his head. Marcus changes his shirt and goes to the kitchen. He opens the fridge. The light goes on and off and stops. He checks the other lights. Nothing works. There is no power again. Perfect, he says to himself. Just perfect. He looks for breakfast. The cereal box feels light. He shakes it. 3 small pieces fall out. He opens the bread bag. The bread looks green and soft. Something bad grows on it. He finds a banana on the table. It looks good. He opens it and takes a bite. It tastes very bad. The banana is all brown inside. Marcus throws the banana in the trash. He opens the freezer and takes out frozen waffles, but the toaster does not work because there is no power. He looks at the frozen waffle in his hand. He thinks about eating it frozen. He really tries it. His teeth hurt. Mr. Whiskers comes back and makes loud sounds. The cat wants breakfast. Marcus opens a can of cat food. The smell is very bad. He almost gets sick, but gives the food to the cat. Mr. Whiskers smells the food, looks at Marcus, and walks away. Even the cat does not want breakfast today, Marcus says. He decides to buy breakfast on the way to work. He puts on his shoes. The left shoe feels strange. He takes it off and shakes it. A small toy brick falls out. He does not know how it gets there. He doesn't even have toy bricks. Marcus takes his jacket and his bag. He looks for his keys. Not in his pocket, not on the table, not by the door. He looks everywhere. He looks under cushions, in drawers, behind books. Finally, he finds them in the bathroom sink. He does not remember putting them there. He runs out the door and locks it. He walks fast to the bus stop. He feels happy. Maybe the day gets better. Then it starts to rain. Not a soft rain, a big, heavy rain that makes everything wet in seconds. Marcus has no umbrella. He gets to the bus stop very wet. His clothes stick to him. Water falls from his hair. He looks like a sad, wet dog. An old lady at the bus stop looks at him and smiles in a kind way. "Bad morning?" she asks. "You have no idea," Marcus says. The bus comes close. Marcus feels happy, but the bus driver does not see him. The bus goes past the stop. Marcus moves his arms and shouts, but the bus goes away down the street. "Of course," Marcus says. "Of course." He waits for the next bus. He shakes in his wet clothes. A bird flies over his head. Marcus closes his eyes and waits. Bird poop lands exactly 1 inch from his shoe. "Small good things," he says quietly. Another old man comes to the bus stop. The man opens an umbrella and stands next to Marcus. The umbrella is very big. It covers both of them. "Thank you so much," Marcus says. "No problem, son," the man says in a kind way. They wait together. The rain continues. After 5 minutes, the man's phone rings. He answers it. "What? Right now? Okay, I'm coming." The man closes his umbrella. "Sorry, emergency," he says, and runs away. Marcus stands in the rain again. Marcus laughs. He really laughs out loud. This is so crazy that he cannot help it. The old lady at the bus stop starts laughing too. "This morning hates you," she laughs. "It really does," Marcus says, still laughing. Finally, the next bus comes. Marcus gets on. He finds a seat. He sits down and the wet seat makes a loud, funny sound. Everyone on the bus turns and looks at him. His face turns red. He takes out his phone to help him forget. The battery shows 2%. The phone dies right away. Marcus puts his head on the window and makes a sad sound, but he smiles too. Sometimes you just have to laugh when bad things happen. The bus moves through the city. Marcus watches the rain. He thinks about dry clothes and hot coffee. He dreams about a better afternoon. The bus stops suddenly. The driver says something. "Bridge is closed. Everyone must get off and walk." Marcus closes his eyes. "Why not?" he says. "Why not?" Everyone gets off the bus. Marcus walks in the rain with many other wet, sad people. They look like a parade of sad people. He walks for 20 minutes. His shoes make wet sounds with every step. Squish, squish, squish. A kid walking near him starts laughing at the sound. Marcus gets to his office building. He stands in the front room. He makes water go all over the floor. The security guard looks at him with big eyes. "Bad morning?" the guard asks. "I don't want to talk about it," Marcus says. He takes the elevator to his floor. He walks to his desk. His coworkers look at him. He looks like he swims in his clothes. "Did you fall in a pool?" someone asks. "Worse," Marcus says. "I faced the morning." He sits at his desk. Water falls from his clothes on his chair. He turns on his computer. The screen shows a message. "System update required. This will take about 3 hours." Marcus puts his head down on his desk. His coworker Sarah walks over with a towel and a cup of hot coffee. "Here," she says in a kind way. "You look like you need this." "Thank you," Marcus says. He really means it. He drinks the coffee. It burns his tongue, but at this point he expects it. Sarah laughs. "Tomorrow will be better." Marcus smiles. "It has to be. It cannot be worse." The lights go on and off. The power in the whole building goes out. Marcus and Sarah look at each other in the dark. They both start laughing. "I was wrong," Marcus says.
Wow, poor Marcus.
But did you notice something? Every verb was in present tense.
That's right. Let's talk about what this story teaches about present tense.
First, present tense makes stories feel like they happen right now.
When we say Marcus wakes up and not Marcus woke up, we feel like we watch it happen now.
Second, present tense works very well for stories. The narrator uses simple present verbs: opens, walks, looks, falls, hits, screams, looks for.
These verbs move the action forward. Each verb is clear and easy.
Third, we use present tense for sounds and actions that happen again and again. Remember, the alarm makes noise, the phone jumps, water falls.
These verbs make pictures in your mind.
Fourth, present tense is perfect for what someone sees, thinks, and feels right now.
Examples from the story: Marcus feels happy. He thinks about dry clothes. He looks like a wet dog.
And fifth, present tense can say things that are always true, like when Marcus says, "Tomorrow will be better," or when the narrator says, "Sometimes you just have to laugh."
Now let's talk about the verbs we use most in present tense.
Good idea. In the story, Marcus does many things. He wakes, walks, opens, closes, puts, takes.
These are action verbs. They show what Marcus does with his body.
We also have thinking verbs. Marcus thinks, feels, knows, wants, needs.
These verbs show what happens in his mind.
And don't forget sensing verbs. Marcus sees, hears, smells, tastes, touches.
The story uses all these types. When the cat food smells bad, that's a sensing verb.
When Marcus thinks about coffee, that's a thinking verb.
And when he runs to catch the bus, that's an action verb.
Here's something very important. Present tense is easy because most verbs stay the same.
Yes, for I, you, we, and they, the verb doesn't change. I walk, you walk, we walk, they walk.
But only for he, she, and it, we add s at the end. He walks, she walks, it walks.
In our story, Marcus is he, so all his verbs have s. Marcus walks, he opens, he gets.
But remember some special verbs. The verb go becomes goes. The verb do becomes does.
And have becomes has. These are special, so remember them.
So listeners, here's how you practice. Tell your own story in present tense. Start very simple. Talk about your morning, a funny time, or even what you do right now.
Say things like, I walk to the kitchen, I open the fridge, I look for food, I find nothing.
Or try this. My cat wakes me up. She jumps on my bed. She meows very loud. I get up and feed her.
See? That's present tense. It's easy when you practice.
You can also describe what happens around you right now. Look around your room.
Say things like, the sun shines through my window, the birds sing outside, my phone sits on the table.
Another good practice, describe your daily routine. Every morning, I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast. I drink coffee. I go to work.
The more you practice, the more easy it becomes.
And here's a fun challenge for you. Tomorrow morning, talk to yourself in present tense.
Yes, say everything you do. I brush my teeth. I put on my shoes. I lock the door.
It feels silly at first, but it really helps you learn.
And remember, present tense is not boring. Marcus's story shows that present tense can be very funny and exciting.
Present tense is everywhere, in news reports, in sports commentary, in stories, and in everyday conversation.
When you watch sports, the announcer says, he runs, he shoots, he scores. That's all present tense.
So keep listening, keep practicing, and soon present tense becomes natural for you.
Thank you for listening to Professor English Podcast.
Keep practicing, keep laughing, and we see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.